actually observing what's going on, we're seeing our concept invasion. We're seeing our concept played out in the real world. An example that I have from this, there's a person, a teacher who recently passed away, that in one sense, this is my talking with her. Haven't spoken with her in a long time. Very popular, talking about trees and the power of trees, how important they are in human culture and how we need them. I went to one of the workshops that she was at, and she walked up to this circle of trees, and all of a sudden, with the perfect woo-woo voices, like everybody, oh, everybody stop. We're in a power vortex. This is a power vortex that's so amazingly, you know, this and that and the other thing, that the trees have responded by growing in a circle, embracing hearts around it. It just went on and on and on, and all the people in the group were totally spellbound. And I'm looking at this ring of trees. This is not the ring of trees she was looking at. And there, in the center of this ring of trees, was this the rotting remains of a stump. And then around it, you could see all these these trees sprouting up. And each one of those trees came from one of those root buttresses. Now, if we're going to observe nature, we have to observe actual reality here. What I observe in this picture, I see this little flat stump. How do we know that a redwood tree, for example, gets turned into a stump? If it rips in a wind, it's going to be jagged and torn. We can observe redwood stumps over and over and over again, and we pretty much know that the only way the redwood stump gets sawed flat across is with a saw. Somebody cut that tree down. Well, then many trees respond by sending up these root sprouts from the roots or from the base of the stump. So what we were looking at this workshop that people paid hundreds of dollars to go to was a tree that someone had cut down, and then these sprouts came up around it. Now, there may actually have been, you know, some kind of power vortex going on here, but that was not the observable reality. The people in that group had no basis in reality. They had a concept planted in their mind, and that's what they embraced forever. And although there may have still been this power vortex in the center of this thing, they're going to have a misunderstanding of the actual reality of how nature works, how planet Earth works. We want to observe what's really there. And when we observe what's really there through deductive reasoning, through gathering more evidence, eventually what will happen is a concept will be given to us from this particular picture. This particular picture shows us right here. We have the evidence. We've observed. Redwood tree was cut down. We know a little bit about the behaviors of redwood trees. They sprout from the base of the stump. And so all of these are actually genetically probably the same tree.